Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm sharing a realistic first trimester day in the life, how I'm getting through the nausea, fatigue, and tough days while still trying to enjoy each day too. I'm focusing on super simple from scratch meals that I can actually keep down, plus keeping up with the homemaking I love so much without burning myself out most days at least. If you're dealing with morning sickness or just in a hard season and need some practical, realistic ideas to get through, I hope this video gives you some encouragement. Overall, I think I'm doing pretty good. Sticking a lot better to my plan of getting more sleep at night, resting a little bit throughout the day, and eating small but frequent meals. In the past, I've known that I should eat small but frequent meals, but haven't been very good at actually sticking to it. It's just such a change in routine. But now, anytime I'm slightly hungry, slightly nauseous, or the kids are eating, I know that I need to eat a little snack too, and I'm trying to keep it high protein with some yogurt or cottage cheese. Every now and then apple hits right. But yesterday I did have to have my first Coke, and it tasted so good and really helped. So I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace because I've just got to get through this 2 months, and a little beautiful baby is, on the other side of it, and it's so worth it. I truly think the hardest part though is my general lack of motivation. I think I've already put this on. It's hard to put makeup on and talk at the same time. I'm not very used to it, but yeah, it's lack of motivation. I just don't feel like I want to do anything. I just want to lay in bed, and it's worse as the day progresses. I really find I have more of a evening sickness than a morning sickness. But the good thing about having kids is you can't really stop. Not stopping, but not just laying in bed all day or kind of caving into that feeling is actually good. I do feel like if I rest throughout the day in small pieces, but then keep moving, I feel so much better. Yeah, so we're gonna get outside, we're gonna go to nursery. I want to get a few more plants for the areas of our yard that just the grass doesn't grow, and that'll help fill in, or so there's not this moss growing in there. So we're gonna do that. Hopefully get a few things done in the kitchen and rest and just enjoy some family time. So I hope you'll join along for this and what a normal, slow first trimester day looks like while trying to get through it, right? I think the one thing I am gonna have to change though is coffee. I actually find I love coffee in the morning. It just hits right and really helps me wake up, but I find I feel good when I'm eating, but then afterwards I think a little bit of that acid reflux comes back from the coffee. So I think that, I don't know. I'm just gonna try it out. I'm gonna order some matcha. Now with it being summer, it might be nice to have a nice matcha with milk, and maybe that'll go down a little bit easier because those pancakes are so good, but there's, something's off there, and I think it's the coffee and caffeine and chocolate. Also, I don't really like chocolate I love it normally, but during pregnancy I find it gives me a lot of acid reflux, which is so easy to get and then hard to get out of the habit. So my toddler, I feel like he's wetting the bed constantly every morning, so we're constantly having to do laundry, which is good because you get the laundry kind of in a regular basis. But I don't know, I went up a size for his diapers, but I don't know, I think it's time to start potty training, honestly. He's got all the signs, I just need to find a weekend to do it. And it'd be great to get him out of diapers before, really out of diapers before another baby comes along. A little fresh air and a fun hobby with the kids always helps my mood so much when I'm feeling low. Moments together, preparing these plants we will watch grow all summer really does my heart some good and gives me the strength to get past these hard times. This is my second year gardening, and next year I think I'm only going to grow a few lettuce plants in the spring. I think I had about 5 this year, and I just want to get my summer plants into the ground earlier because then I think we can enjoy them earlier. It's pretty warm here, so I think we can do that. And this year I unfortunately have not been able to stomach all this lettuce, but it's been nice to give it away to family and friends. I am so looking forward to feeling better when all these summer plants come in and we can start to enjoy the tomatoes and peppers. It's gonna be so good to cook with all of them. After lunch, I'm getting ahead on dinner by going ahead and peeling shrimp for the couscous I'm making tonight. This couscous is, I'm not gonna lie, like 1,000 times better if you make it with the shrimp stock from the shrimp peelings. So it's worth planning ahead if you can. Whenever I can sit down now, I'm doing it to conserve energy, blow drying my hair, chopping vegetables, anything that takes more than a few minutes, I'm sitting for it. And I let the shrimp marinate in a little bit of lemon zest and olive oil until dinner so they're even more tasty and easy to grab. Well, we had some leftovers for lunch. So happy I was able to peel those shrimp. Stains are in those, like those markers, they always get on them. But now I cannot wait to go lay down for an hour while they nap. Hopefully I can get some sleep in. It's the great thing about weekends is they can really nap too. Now is when I really start to struggle, and thankfully I've been able to stomach these smoothies that my kids also love. I make these non-stop throughout the year just with different frozen fruit, but I definitely make them more in summer as my kids devour them after they've been outside in the heat. And I actually, it really helps my nausea too to just grab one of these as well. And I'm telling you, fresh lemonade has really been the trick to getting me through the rough evenings. I try to sip on it whenever I feel really unwell, and usually that's while I'm making dinner. It helps to really keep the nausea down and it keeps me going. I sweeten it with just a little bit of maple syrup and sugar. My youngest calls it his happy juice, and I think that is just the perfect name for it these days. Supposed to make the shrimp stock for tonight's dinner, so might not taste as good since it's not going to boil for an hour or simmer for an hour, but it'll taste better than water. So I'm just gonna, got all the shrimp peelings. You just need to toast in a little olive oil. And then a good amount of water goes in with a little salt. And that's it. I need to see if I've got a leek in there to throw in with it. Oh, she's not looking the best. I don't know if I can save or not. Maybe. Actually, just take these outer pieces off and clean it real well. I think it might do okay. Good. So the green part here is going to go in with the shrimp, just to give the stock a little bit of flavor. Then I'll use the white part in the actual couscous tonight. Can't wait, I've really been wanting some couscous. So I always get my shrimp from where my parents are. They can catch them fresh. There's some local guys that get them, so they're really good, don't have any preservatives in them. But that always means I need to peel them. So if I need to peel them, I figured I should start putting those pills to use. They're already right there anyways, and they are so stinky in the trash. A little better after they've been cooked. Cups of water, about a teaspoon of salt, and gonna let that come to a boil, and then a simmer, and just let it cook until we need to really make dinner. It's about this time though that my energy starts fading. I feel great after that nap, and I think that might actually help me pull through without feeling too bad. I don't always get such a long nap. We just went to Lowe's to pick up the last plants that we couldn't find this morning, so I'm gonna try to get those in the ground, then make this dinner. It shouldn't be that hard given everything that I've already done, which is nice and so important during, these hard days. And I think we'll have plenty for leftovers tomorrow too, so I can do absolutely nothing tomorrow. With that flavorful stock done, the leek and shallot is just sauteed in the same pot with some salt and pepper. Then the couscous goes in to just toast for a few minutes. That really helps the flavor too, before adding back in that star ingredient. I always like sauteing the shrimp in plenty of butter in a separate pan to get them nice and crispy. What are you doing? Are you caught? What are you eating? You can add spinach or a few more vegetables into this while the couscous is cooking if you want, or cook them separately, but I just really was not filling up for the extra step tonight. It's super tasty and my youngest really could not get enough. I think he loved it even more than my husband. I could only stomach maybe 1 or 2 shrimp, but that's better than none. That's some protein. My mom actually loved seafood when she was pregnant with me, so I'm a seafood girly through and through, and likely why I can even stomach it during the first trimester. Oh man, the evenings and afternoon, it really takes it out of me. Like doing the whole dinner and bedtime, I think it's the hardest part of my day, and by the end of it I pretty much have to lay down for like almost an hour, like maybe 30 minutes if it's not been that bad, but today it was, yeah, it was a solid hour. Then now I finally feel a little better. I need to have a little snack before going to bed though. I'm just gonna have some crackers, some like seed crackers, which I think are really good. They help me a lot. I usually try to eat them with some cottage cheese before bed to help like get me through the night without feeling too bad. And I'm just gonna take like a really hot shower and get to bed. Yeah, and hopefully, yeah, in bed and asleep before 9:45. I appreciate you joining along today, and I'll see you in the next one.